Christine, we've talked a lot about videos. Can you share your insight on that?
Sure. So I teach at a state school with a wide variety of ranges of students, and I teach class piano 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm a suspicious person, and I'm not sure that my students are really practicing. So when we went online, I didn't want to just view a normal, and as I'm thinking about this hybrid class coming up, I don't want to just send them a video of our entire class in person, and they will never watch that. It'll be the most boring thing you ever saw. And so I condensed down the main points into a little, it needed to be less than 10 minutes for me to upload it quickly to YouTube. But I made it, I said, okay, we're learning the A flat major scale today. These are some things you need to look out for. Start right here, and turn your metronome on this speed. Okay, pause this video and practice. And so I hope they did that. And I said, okay, now we're doing page 200. We're doing the harmonization. And let's run through these chords first and make sure you understand all these chords. Okay, watch the key signature, watch the time signature, practice some with the video, with metronome. Okay, pause this video and practice. So it was a guided practice video for them. And then embedded in the middle of this video, because I don't trust them, I said, now send me a video of you practicing page 202 in the key of E flat and A flat and B flat at metronome speed, whatever. And your practice video needs to be 5 minutes long. And then I kept going. Okay, so they had to watch my video to find what they were going to be graded on. And then they submitted this practice video. And I told them, I said, I don't care how horrible it is. I just need to see you trying. It can be horrible, but you're just practicing. And I just want to see you practicing. And so they were very, very compliant. They did it. And they submitted it to Google Classroom. It was an assignment on Google Classroom. And then it had a little sidebar. I could just give quick little tips like, fingering, whatever, make your practice video longer. That wasn't quite long enough, whatever. So it turned out to be amazing because one week I actually didn't have an assignment embedded in it and they all turned in practice videos anyway. I was like, oh, that's weird. So I kind of got them trained and then they just kept going. So it was surprisingly successful.
Thank you. Yeah, project learning, again, super powerful. And I had a question. You said Google Classroom. I've never tried that. Do you really like it?
It has been fabulous. Now, our university, of course, uses Blackboard, which we're supposed to be using, but some of us in the music department are a little rebellious, and so we're using Google Classroom because it's provided in your Google suite of apps. It's there. And so you just click on it and each class has a code. You provide the student with the code. They tap it in and they see all these assignments. You can link videos. You can have them type essays right on the screen. You can you can do so much. They upload their videos right there, and I can grade it right there. It is fabulous. So I know I'm going to have to do some stuff on Blackboard this year. They caught up with us. But I am going to keep using Google Classroom.
I'm definitely going to check it out because I love learning new things and you notice when every new thing you learn, it just opens doors for you. Things you would never have thought of had it not been for like 4 or 5 little things that have come together. If you were missing one of those things in your knowledge, you just would have missed that whole idea. So the more you know, the more power you'll have in creating better classes. Thank you for that.
Christine, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, one question about that. I was wondering if perhaps Google Classroom can somehow be attached to Blackboard or Canvas or whatever people are using.
I've asked our IT people that, and they're reluctant to help me with Google Classroom, which is odd because the university is providing it for me, but they want us all to use Blackboard. But we all have Google Classroom, and actually the students prefer it so much more. they hate Blackboard and they love Google Classroom. So it's very interesting. It's not as deep as Blackboard, so it's just very easy to use.
Can you use this on, could you do this on Zoom?
Probably it's a soft, anybody with a Gmail account probably has it.
The reason I ask is some of my students, we discussed Zoom versus, you know, and they felt sound quality, clarity, that kind of thing. Zoom was the best over Blackboard,
Yes.
Google Classroom, and that kind of thing. So, but I didn't
Oh,
find.
I see what you mean.
You know, there's a
Google
lot-
has, I'm sorry, Google has Google Meet and Google Hangouts. And I didn't actually use those, but those are the things that are similar to Zoom. And those are the two Google products that are just like Zoom.
Yeah, Google
And I
Classroom
actually
is you can't compare the Classroom with Google
Meet.
Google Classroom,
Hangouts. Yeah, it's completely different thing.
right.
So you could use Zoom with Google Classroom.
Mm-hmm.